What's up? We took a week off. It's Westview, Burnside, Wick Pish. We're coming back with this pre-game analysis of our Philadelphia Eagles about to take on the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field for a Monday night match off with this squad. They're playing good football. They had a bad loss. It's going to be a bad taste in their mouth. They're going to want some revenge on losing at home to the Carolina Panthers, who today lost to one of the worst teams in football, the New Orleans Saints. But anyway, let's get to first our bye week and what we like and the top five things on offensive defense we like. Let's start with the offense. Everybody loves points and scoring. Jalen Hurts, leading the league in efficiency. Who leads the league in red zone touchdowns? None other than
Jalen Hurts.
and the Philadelphia Eagles. He's dialed in. He has one interception, bad throw against the Giants, but very good with the football, especially when you get down in the red zone where you win football games.
Gotta get that red zone.
You got to jump to it.
Red.
Number two on offense, I'm going to give him a big shout out, my man, the Slim Reaper. He has been the solidifying wide receiver that we've needed over the last few weeks when AJ's been hurt. He hasn't produced, or he has produced, but we know what's going on. You know what I mean? Baby the Woods thing, forget about it. Smitty deserves a lot of credit. He's made some great catches. He's produced in the last
Baby the
few
Woods.
weeks. And I do not look for anything other than a dominant game from him again on Lambeau Field in prime time. He shines. Let's jump to Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert has literally been healthy for the last 7 weeks and looks great. He's getting dialed in. He's looked good. He's actually killing the run game, which is what we need. He's blocking well on the outer perimeter and making it go. And he's always the consummate safety valve to number one. Let's jump to the second half, AJ. What are we going to see from second half, AJ? Are we going to see a blitz by this guy just opening up? Does the hamstring look right? He looked good in many games early in the season. The offense didn't gel as they should to make him look better. Some missed throws, but he still has it. And I think with a week off, he'll look great. Let's jump to this O-line. Brett Toth coming in, holding it down for that center position. Cam Jurgens won't be ready for another week or two, but that's okay. They've had time to work it all out. You're looking at more under center football, which Hurts looks phenomenal, by the way. Sometimes you don't know what you can do good until you're asked to do it multiple times. And I think Hurts has figured out that the show action off of the play action is starting to work for him. He's a great athlete. So what happens with all these quarterbacks that are great athletes and great ball handlers, they can show that ball out of the play action under center as opposed to in the pistol. No one's worried about the run game. It also does give Saquon a full downhill gaze upon everything in front of him when he's running into the offensive line. Let me give you a bonus there. We'll go with 6 on there. Let's get a second half out of Saquon. Let's get him 1,000 yards. Let's jump to that defense. Top 5 things on the defense I love. I love that Cooper DeJean has solidified himself as the best slot corner in the NFL. He's also, in my opinion, probably the most physical defensive back in the league. He can play free safety. He can play strong safety. Because there's 2 things you need both out of that is you need speed and size and power. He's got them both. And he's out there playing CB2. That's going to lead me to number 2. The reason why we are 6-2 is Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell has played lockdown corner and giving up nothing big and not hurt us with big receivers. You saw what he did against Justin Jefferson. You saw what he did when he had a healthy game against the New York Giants. No one's open. No one's doing nothing. That helps the defense. It affects everything from high to low. And Quinyon Mitchell, and right now, is my defensive MVP. We're going to jump right to coaching. The reason why this team is trending higher is because of coaching. Vic Fangio has implemented Christian Parker to help the defensive backs. He knows these guys. He's entrusted them just like the D-line coach and the linebacker coach. The linebackers look great. We're going to jump to one of the biggest reasons why the Eagles solidify their defense in the second half. Because of the shot in the arm of the defensive line. We've signed Jalen Phillips, stud, out of Miami, drafted to Miami. He's a first-round pick for a reason, and he had his biggest year under Vic Fangio. Jalen Phillips, he's coming in from Miami on a trade that we made to the Miami Dolphins. Maybe we gave up a couple cheesesteaks and a second or third round pick. I don't know. We'll get back to you on that. We're not going to be definitive on that. But a big shot in the arm with him and my man BG. BG's going to solidify the edge. Don't forget, it was only in February when BG played 13 snaps in the Super Bowl, and every one of them was meaningful. Setting the edge, forcing guys underneath, setting things up for other guys, and playing the physical brand of football we've seen from him in his entire Eagles career, which will be an Eagles Hall of Fame career year. I mean, we're going to put his name in the rafters. But let's not start with that. Let's not finish with that. But let's begin with a prediction against these Packers. I'm going to go 33-20. I think the offense comes out and dominates. I think we're going to get a couple interceptions on this Jordan Love guy and send this Packers team backwards. There's a reason why they're dogs, because everybody in Vegas wants people to pick, the Packers now. Moving it to that side. But the Eagles have had a week off, studying 120. They're looking at their notes, getting right. So we don't know, but that's my prediction out of Westview, Burnside, Wickpish. We bringing it to you real. Go Birds, go Flyers, go Sixers, go Eagles, go Flyers, go Union. I think they're in the playoffs, and we're going to give them props whenever we can. Peace.